Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man.
And hello, black man. What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? Another episode. I have a special guest with me tonight. The lovely. What was you gonna say?
You want me to introduce myself?
No. The lovely Calicia. She is here with me tonight. Love of my life. And I just want to go through and ask her some questions and learn more about her tonight. This is all about love at the war. Listen, and of course, if you're watching the stream, go ahead and share the broadcast, and you are feel free to ask some questions along the way. That's kind of what we do here. It's all about being transparent and improving our communication. So when you meet somebody, you go over the same questions and comments over and over. Where you want to eat at? Where you want to eat at? Where you want to eat at? What's your favorite sports team? Where you work? Where you go to church? And it's over and over. You get the same stuff over and over. And then you get into arguments and you figure out you don't really know that person. You don't know how they, the jabs you like to throw, but you don't know the jabs they like to throw. And you kind of find out in the heat of the moment. So the communication thing is huge, just knowing how to value the person. But listen, look who we have here. We'll say something like, "Hey, how you doing?" The lovely Calicia. So
hot up here.
It's not hot up here. So what we're gonna do tonight is I'm gonna ask her a series of questions, and of course, we'll be talking about the name of the podcast is Love After War. So, after you go through so much, finding love and finding, intimacy in a true relationship, what does that look like? Deontay Maisie, what does that look like to you? What does a relationship look like to you? And so now we're here, and it's basically it's open mic night. We'll be talking back and forth. We won't be doing some no crazy format. Hit us up in the comments. We're just gonna be talking. So I'm gonna ask her a series of questions. Hey, what would you like to say?
Hey. I'm camera shy. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I am camera shy.
Better than that.
I'm super camera shy. What's up, Pete?
What's happening? So we're gonna ask you a couple of questions. Are you ready? You got your journal with you? Of course, we're gonna ask some questions out of the Hello Black Woman journal. Calicia is I'm saying Calicia, but I never call her. I call her
Toot. I'm trying to deal with it. I'm trying to live with it. Calicia, who is he talking about?
Toot. I call her Toot. So Toot.
Is there a story behind it? Do you want to tell the people or not?
I call you Toot.
That's not what you started calling me, but you started because I feel like when you say Toot, people think that you are talking about gas. So I feel like people think that you call me Toot because I be farting or something. So you need to be very specific.
Well, it started out with Tutu.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Let the people know.
Right. Well, the thing about it, as you get older, one syllable, two syllables, the two is so much.
I just don't want people thinking about here farting and stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, tutu comes from you came to an event and you were wearing a tutu. And I said, you are the first adult I've seen in a tutu.
But was I really adult at the time?
Not really. you was really underage. For me, anyway.
Oh, you full of it tonight.
I'm just saying you was a little underage for me at the time. So
whatever. I'm not even gonna deal with you today.
So I started with tutu because that was one of the first things I saw her wear at an event downtown. So.
I still wear tutus. I love them.
Yeah.
Whenever I get married, my dress will be fully tulle, fully tutu-ish. Okay. Just so y'all know.
So we're gonna do some random questions, and like I said, audience ask us some stuff. I know we got a couple people on that we tried and true that they are, I don't know if it's true answers, but if we can help, I promise you we will. I promise you if we could, go through some stories, some ups and downs. If you got to know that's a part of it, and just somebody to talk to. Sometimes that's all you need.
I'm excited.
You excited? What you excited about?
You just talk about ups and downs. I want to tell the people about the ups and the downs.
Why you want to tell everybody that?
Because that's what they need to know. Like,
Okay.
we're not perfect.
Oh.
They want to know that. They want to know the imperfections of who we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, definitely plenty of that.
I've been writing in my journal just in case anybody
Listen,
wants to know.
She writes in her journal in the dark, in the black pitch dark.
He's a good boy. You gotta stop lying. Your daddy told you about lying. It be minimally dark. Like it be
no light.
It's called a bedside lamp.
I said, man, what are you doing?
You all out there have bedside lamps.
I said, in the dark,
like,
you can't see as is. What you glasses? Can you see the screen?
Not really.
Okay then.
What the people saying? What they say?
So why you writing in the dark on your stuff, man?
Boy, listen, I got these. Man, listen. If I can't understand half of what I wrote, it's because I wrote in the dark.
So let me ask you this here. So,
okay,
as far as you have I think a phenomenal to date life. You know what I'm saying? Where you've been through, where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Will you say you're successful? How do you measure success? How do you measure success? How do you say, hey, I'm successful right now? So a lot of people have a problem with that.
Wow. That's a very good question.
Okay.
Success. And how do I measure success?
Mm-hmm.
So because life is short,
mm-hmm.
and we know that based on the fact that people die every day,
mm-hmm.
success, in my opinion, is measured by the amount of peace and happiness you're able to attain during the life that you live. And, I can say that I'm successful because you, and people hate me if you want, you have really given me an ultimate amount of peace. Like mm-hmm. you give me so much like livelihood, like just the small things that we do, the time that I spend with you, you give me so much joy. Mm-hmm. And joy and peace to me is measured. As August Alsina would say, I'm August Alsina. I can die today knowing that I have given somebody 100% of me, because you really embody you are a different type of person. And I've never met anybody like you. So I appreciate you and I'm thankful for you. So I can honestly say that I am happy and I am successful because I have experienced love to its fullest degree.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
that is beautiful.
Whatever.
Man, that's some sappy shit right there,
it's man. It's sappy AF. But it's true.
Yeah, but listen.
Get your foot down because you're shaking the camera. Look at you.
I need to get up there though. So listen. So that's you, because a lot of people measure success on what they can acquire. If they can't get something together, and I'm all for building now. I mean, you can have people. You can be with somebody and have one portion of it, but have the physical portion of it, but have no structure, have no building behind it. And I think that's a waste of time because certain things are going to fail at some point. Looks are going to fade, weight going to change, all that stuff is going to, that's going to change. And then the opposite way around, you can have somebody that you can acquire things with, and they're just material things, and you have no real mental connection with that person. Like, you don't even know who you are. Y'all just buying stuff together. Let's get another house. Let's buy some cars. Let's buy some stuff. Let's buy some jewelry.
Funny story.
Like
so,
go ahead.
Pause. I just want to tell you, when I was in my previous marriage, we had bought this caller ID thing. They scroll the names around. We could see the names before the phone call came through. And we were like, we winning. So, but
that was a huge...
Oh, man. We thought we was winning. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So that's a great answer. I like your answer. So.
I was just telling you what was important back in the day. Caller ID was important back in the day.
I remember that.
You don't remember.
So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Everybody's on a journey, right? Everybody's on a journey. This is the journey journal.
This is facts.
Okay. What in your life is unfinished?
Woo! Unfinished.
Yeah. What's unfinished business?
Wow. So I guess at this point in my life, the only unfinished business I have is something we talked about earlier, is seeing my children succeed. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like even though we are not in a place where we are rich, because I know people out there be like, oh, they got it going on. We are not. I feel like people be like, oh, you work at Nissan. He work at Nissan. He rich. I feel like we are not at a place where we really want to be. But my goal at this point is to just see them succeed, because I know that as a mother, as a person who has been through college, who has done things, I want to make sure, and this is my goal, and we talked about earlier, me not living through my kids. I want to make sure that they finish college without debt. Mm-hmm. If I can do that for them, if I can see them succeed in that aspect of life, I feel like I have accomplished a lot. So that's what's unfinished for me, seeing my children succeed in life. That's the only thing.
I like it. Just that's a very well-rounded, well thought out answer. Because success looks so.
Sorry.
Okay, don't keep nothing.
Oh, wait! You were just shaking the whole table, but now I bumped something and I'm wrong.
I want to let you know. I want to let you know that we're even now.
Y'all better get in here. And understand the real life between us.
You did it.
I just bumped something. Yeah. Jesus.
Bumping everything.
He was just rocking the whole camera system, but it's all good.
Okay. So I see this question asked a lot, right? Okay. So a question that everybody asks is, if you could tell your younger self something, right? Mm-hmm. I want to change it.
Okay.
If you could tell your 60-year-old self something, what would you tell your 60-year-old self?
You want to know what I would tell the old me?
Yeah, what would you tell the older you?
I would tell the old me, let's just consider that you and I are still together.
Okay.
And where we are, just presently. Mm-hmm. I would tell the old me that you did good. That's what I would tell the old me.
You did good.
You did good.
Look at you.
Right now, at this point in my life where I am, I would say, hey, girl, you did the right thing.
I like it. Because I always hear people say, well, I tell younger me this. You got all the answers, but looking forward. Mm-hmm. Looking to the future. It's easy. It's easy looking to past. Mm-hmm. It's easy to look in the past. I should have done this. I should have invested in this. I should have quit this job. I should have got rid of this person.
We're gonna be right where we need to be.
I like it.
22 years from now, mm-hmm. You be 60. I'll be on the way.
Mm-hmm. I'll be 80.
I would tell the older us, we did good.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Just being transparent.
Very transparent. I'm transparent. You better be ready for the answer.
Yeah, what's up, Allie? What's up, Tosin? What's up, Jay? Insecurities.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
What are two things that you are most insecure about, and how could you improve that situation? You
cool with the shit tonight, ain't you? Yeah, like, you don't even be talking to other people. I'm nervous because you know me and you asking these questions and stuff. Okay, so number one, I am very insecure just about appearance. I am super insecure about. I've had 3 kids. I don't know if anybody know that. All 3 natural. So very insecure about my lady parts. I'm like, damn, I pushed out 3 kids. They done all suck my boobs. Like, I'm insecure about what's going on here. So I definitely have body image issues. So those are 2 things that I'm very insecure about. Other than that, personally, sometimes I get insecure about my dialect, my diction, about talking in front of people, about saying certain things because I don't want them to be incorrect. I don't want them to be not what people are expecting. So diction and body image are 2 things that I am very insecure about.
Okay. How can I help you? How can I?
Woo! Who is this man? What you get in front of the camera? You transform me. How can you help me? You're helping me right now. You're helping me by asking me these questions.
Man, you so funny,
I appreciate the fact, on an everyday basis, you are very supportive. You're very loving. You're very caring. I appreciate. You can help me by telling me how beautiful all of this is. Let's start there.
Okay.
And as far as dialect and diction, just by talking to me more and say, hey, I appreciate the way you said that. I like the way you said that. Let's learn more. Right now, we learning Spanish. I can't tell y'all nothing in Spanish right now because I'm nervous because my tongue, I'll be doing be doing the things that I need to do. But yeah, so just helping and supporting me, you're amazing at that. I appreciate you for that. So you do a great job. That's why I'm here.
Oh man. Name 2 places you want to go in 2022.
In 2022.
Name 2 places I can take you that's on your list that would be something you can take off your bucket list.
Are you going to take me these places if I tell them to you?
I'm going to do my best.
Okay, do your best. That's all I want is to hear you say you're going to do your best.
Go to Mars,
I want to go to, no, they're going to be very realistic places. Maybe hard to get, but very realistic. Okay. I want to go to Bora Bora.
Why?
Because I've seen a lot of rave reviews. I want us to be on that little bunker in the ocean where we can see the stuff and be open. It looks really cute to see the water and stuff. So, and it doesn't have to be Bora Bora. Let me be very clear. Anywhere where there's beautiful, clear, crystal clear.
Biloxi. Biloxi, Bora Bora. They're not the same thing.
Babe. If you're in Biloxi, I want to be in Biloxi. If that's where you want to go, I want to go.
No, go on. No.
But if there's clear water, yes, I want to go there. I want to go somewhere where there's clear, beautiful water and your heart.
Boom, boom.
Is this the left side? No, that's the right side.
That's right.
In your heart.
You messed up.
It's okay. They get it. I want to be inside of your heart. I want to. Look, Arnaria, I've been to, we came to Biloxi in October. The kids loved it. Well, the small one did because he had never been to a beach. The older kids was like, this nasty water. What is this? This is trash. So we need to go to a real beach. But yes, in your heart, I want to be there and I want to be there forever.
All right. Second place.
What?
2 places. Bora Bora is one place.
Oh, you was like second place. I was like in my second place. What the? I was gonna shut this internet podcast down. Second place. Who got second place? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
Second location. The second location, baby.
I just told you that you didn't like those 2 places. A place with clear water and in your heart. Those were 2 places.
Give me a second.
You want a second
physical location?
Okay, so if I had to give a real second location, it would be Paris.
Paris.
Just because it's a city of romance. People always talk about, Paris, people fall in love. This is a city of love. So Paris,
London, over there way.
Yes, Paris and Bora Bora. Those are my 2 places.
Okay. When people talk about loving other people, right?
Loving other people.
Right. You loving, right. Yes. I love you.
Okay.
I love you.
Somebody outside of me.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
How do I know that you love yourself? Now, when you're dealing with another person, I think it's very important that you know that they love themselves. Because if they're looking only for external, for me to do all the validating, then the first day I miss it, it's gonna be depression. It's gonna be hell to pay.
You're speaking on experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
So how does one know that the person that they're dealing with love themselves? How do you show yourself love? Do you love you?
Do you love you?
Girl, answer the question.
I just wanted to answer a question with a question.
The show, man. I'm interviewing you.
I can't live with this interview process. So, do I love me? That's a very interesting question because I won't say that I don't love me because more recently so than not, I have really started to look in the mirror and embrace who I am as a person.
Beautiful.
And I do, I love me more so because I feel like you love me, which is bad. Don't find somebody else to love you before you love you. Really, I have started going to the chiropractor, which has been very beneficial. I need to start doing more massages. I need to start doing more things for myself. But because I feel like you love me, I'm more adaptable to loving me because I want you to love me wholly. So if I'm loving me, I feel like you can love me. But if I don't love me, I just don't feel like there's no way that you can love me. So because of where I am in life and because of where we are, I want to love me more to be more susceptible to your love.
Yeah. Deep. Now, you asked me that.
Yes.
Do I love me?
Yes.
Wow.
This is question of the hour.
Because of you know, a lot of the improvements that you've made in my life, I think that I can see where I deserve, to love myself. Because of X amount of mistakes a person makes, they will really disconnect from loving themselves. They will disconnect from positivity. Regardless of what people show on the outside, they can literally disconnect from the positive side of themselves and only see the mistakes that they make. And that can come with the people with the greatest of attitudes. Everybody else can say, hey, you got a great job and you're doing great. In your mind, I'm in a dead-end job and, this ain't what I signed up for. No matter what it is, everybody else say, oh, you got money, you doing X, Y, Z. And then you turn around and I'm struggling financially and you don't even know it. So it's so many different things. There's so many different things that let me know now that I should love me A1. Like I have to start that process. So, you have your journal here and a huge influx of questions.
Did you say whether or not you loved yourself?
I love me.
Okay, you love you. Yeah. Good, because I love you too.
That's what I say, I love myself some me. What that you be saying?
I don't know. I never did. So those are new comments.
What's up, Shell?
I just open up my page sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes like my page be private, so we can't see the comments, but I just open it up. So all the conversations are here.
Where all these people come
from? I know.
What's up, Tony? What's up, Shelly?
Shell, we got Linda. Steak in the refrigerator. Come get it, because I'm not going to do nothing with it. Come get it and cook it for us for Valentine's Day. As a matter of fact, just come over here and cook the steak.
So let me tell you what happened.
No. Tell them the truth. Go ahead. Tell the people.
I want to know. Are you going to try to tell the story after I tell it?
Yeah, I am.
That ain't it don't do no good.
But go ahead.
No.
Do your story.
Nah.
Come on with your little story.
So, your people.
My father.
And
his doctor.
Wanted some steaks. Right?
That's right.
They wanted some steaks.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to the steak place.
The steak truck.
We get to the steak truck, not a place. Yeah, we buying steak off the back of a truck. Okay, well, don't get mad at me. And so the guy, he's like, okay, what do you want? I said, I want XYZ. I knew what I went for. I knew the order.
How many times did you come to the car to ask me, what did we want?
I think I did everything telepathically.
5 times he came to the car and was like, what did we come here for? And 5 times I said, get the 2 boxes that my daddy asked for.
2 for what?
Nothing else.
2 for $60.
2 for $70. My daddy said he wants 2 boxes of steaks for $70. So all we here for. Don't get nothing else because we are vegan. We not eating no meat for 2022. We don't want that. Get the 2 steaks that my daddy asked for and come back to the car. Go ahead. Finish your story.
So the guy says, I can give you these basically free. I said, man, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a deal. Like, come on now. Come on, guys, fellas. You can't pass up a great steak deal. You know what I'm saying? Tony, thank you. Tony,
I'm sending you our couples group so you can see the video of him coming to the car with all these steaks after I have clearly told him, don't come back with nothing but the 2 boxes of steak.
It's a deal. It's prime steak. It is every cut. You got filet, tenderloin. You got the the cube, man. It's everything. Is
we got a
out.
freezer full of steak.
Man,
just know that. And I said he came to the car 6 times. They said I can have this. What
but
about
the
this?
7th time,
and I said, babe, don't get nothing. Back, don't get.
But that 7th time,
it's him coming to the car smiling. I'm like, I know he didn't buy this steak. I just said don't buy no steak, but it is what it is.
Listen, but we have enjoyed the steak.
No.
I have enjoyed the steak.
Okay, go ahead. Then. And who been cooking steak?
Okay, you cooked a little steak. Yeah, okay, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I put it on the jar for him and whatever we got in there.
You hadn't, but okay. Cool. I'll be waiting for my steak from you. Okay, come on with your question.
So I want to ask a few questions out of the journey journal. You've been so diligent in your journey journal and it's taking off on it, and you're able to articulate, especially to the ladies that are coming forth, on how beneficial writing is and how beneficial it has been just to you, just to look back over your life, work on your present and on your future. So I'm going to allow the guests to put a few numbers in the chat, and we're going to ask a few questions out of the journey journal, and let's see where we are. So from 1 to 52, that's what you need to give us a number between 1 and 52, and I'm going to ask that question out of the journey journal. Shelly Shell is on top of it like a monster truck. She ain't playing.
How many questions?
We're gonna do 3.
Hey, Ma.
We're gonna do
22, 8, 45, 4, 12. 22, 8, 45, 4, 12.
Okay.
Oh, 7. Granisha, get out of here. Tremere, what are y'all doing here?
These folks in your business, ain't
they? They all up here.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all joining in. Hey, we're going over the journey journal questions right now.
First question is number 22. No more questions. We're only doing 3.
22.
Tosin, 8. The 8 already been said, Tosin. Go on.
Question 22 in the Hello Black Woman journey journal. It says, "Hello Black Woman, talk about your biggest fears in life." What's your biggest fears? What do you fear?
Woo. That's a good question. So I don't know. My journal is a proof journal, so it doesn't have question numbers in it. So I don't know if I have answered that question or not.
I'll find it.
But no. Don't worry about it. My biggest fear in life is leaving my children behind without anything leaving them here without them being able to survive on their own. Like that is a fear of mine that is so great. And with that being such a great fear, from infancy, I am teaching them to be independent. I am teaching them to be able to live without me. My smallest son is 7, and he is by far the babiest baby that anybody has ever babied. And I'm just like, he'll come in there, he's like, "I'm hungry." And I'm like, "That's your problem. That's not my problem. Go find you something to eat." And he's like, "Well, Grandma fixes me something to eat." And I'm like, "Get out of my face." Okay. So I am really teaching my children how to survive on their own, whether it's booking appointments for themselves, whether it's grocery shopping. I know for a fact my daughter right now can run anything that I leave here for her. She got it down pat.
Hey, she adulting.
I took them to get their driver's license, and I did not even have to get out of the car. She had her own money. She didn't come out, ask me for nothing. She went in there, she took her test, she got her little learner's permit, she came out, never asked me for anything.
Because there's some of y'all still call y'all parents when y'all make appointments, right? I know. What I supposed to say when they get to this question here? Who I supposed to put on this? But she literally handles her business,
right? And as a mother, like my parents are still alive, so it's nothing that I've had to do without them. But I just want them to be able to live without me. I want them to be able to be successful and know that I've given them the tools to succeed, regardless if I'm here or not. So my biggest fear is them not being able to succeed without me.
Huge. And so this is what this does, man. This is what this journal does. It gets that question out, and then you can share it.
That's funny.
You
Tony.
can literally share it with the child, with the kids. Hey,
40, Tony. 40.
Maybe 50s. 50 sometime. Tony crazy shit.
But my daughter, my sons actually depend on my daughter. Like they call her before they call me.
Can
like,
you do this for
Janai,
me?
will you cook me something? Janai, will you do this for me? So like I'm very proud of who she is as a person and what I'm instilling in her. We don't get along at all. I can't stand her. She can't stand me. But she is definitely
That's a real love hate. That's a real. That's a literally a real love hate relationship. Come on, next question. Next question.
Right? Because who question? Oh, next question is 8.
That's Tosin, and that is another question. Okay, here's a great one. This is a great one here. It says, "Hello, black woman. Are you physically fit? What are your fitness goals? Have you had a physical? If not, schedule one. Write down the results."
So my job requires me to have a physical every year. If I don't have a physical, they will dock my check, hold it. Like I have a job that is very, very meticulous about what we do with our health. If you don't have a job like that, get you one. And so here is. This is what are your fitness goals? And so my answer to this question, because I really write in my journal, it says, I have so many weaknesses that it is hard for me to get as fit as I would like to be. I myself constantly falling short of meeting my goals. I would like to be toned and have abs and a firm glute, but I also lack the discipline to push myself without others involved or helping me stay on track. I have a regular annual physical and normally my numbers are good. My weight tallies the line of obesity. It has crossed the line. Just so y'all know,
we're not talking about them wax scales.
I am obese.
Don't wax. Those
Look, there you go. Don't raise your hand. Just ask your question. Stop being petty. Listen, I push really hard to sure it's down by the time of my appointment. My greatest weakness are also crackers. I love crackers, and I hope that we don't get flagged on Facebook because if you say crackers, they be thinking something else. I'm just saying, don't say crackers again. I love Ritz crackers. I love Ritz crackers and salty crackers.
What a whip!
I try to tear myself away from them, but I just keep buying them.
I haven't seen no Ritz crackers here lately.
I think because I've been trying not to buy them.
I hadn't seen no Lay's here lately.
It's some Ruffles in the refrigerator. That's
no Sprites.
I pray this year I can harness some self-control. Okay, so I didn't say all of this, but I also have a problem with alcohol. And I think that alcohol plays a big part in why I can't lose weight because alcohol is dead calories or fake calories. And so I think that my body doesn't process alcohol and I keep gaining weight. And I also have heredity or genetic issues. So like I keep gaining weight the more I work out, but Jamey's leaving soon and I won't be eating as much and I feel like I'll lose a lot of weight.
What up, man? What up with it, man? What up, Pope? Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all got questions drop in the chat. Come on, what we got? That's great. So listen, physically.
Oh, next question. I'm sorry.
Physically, I think you're fine. I mean, like the real kind of fine.
I think you're fine too. I think you sexy.
Oh shit.
Woo!
Girl, get back. so listen. The thing about it is, I think we play on each other's motivation almost totally. Because once we get into a great rhythm, we push each other. We really can push each other, right? But if I'm lacking, it kind of kills everything. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta kind of really keep pushing each other on that. Once I'm started, I can get committed. But it's so easy for me to be like, man, work out again.
And it's easy for both of us. So without the constant like push with you and me, like it definitely falls off. I think that I'm more so dependent on you pushing both of us. Mm-hmm. Like if I say it once, if I'm like, we working out today, he'd be like, all right, yeah, we working out. And he doesn't say anything else about it, then it's dead. Like, I'm like, I'll be looking for him like, okay, that's my one push. Now it's your turn to push. So if he doesn't push behind my push, it's over and done with. But I will work out sometimes, even if he doesn't. Mm-hmm. But I am very motivated when. But
this is what motivated. I know I better not work out without you. Yeah, you would lose it.
I will.
You will lose it.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah. Why Why are you
working out without me?
I'm just saying, but that's kind of
because
like,
I'm dependent on you to motivate me.
I don't know if this is the right word.
I am.
I didn't say that you're not. I just said that might not be the right word.
I'm very dependent on you to help motivate me.
Why is it okay for you to work out without me?
Because you don't want to work out.
Okay,
I do.
Okay. Okay, so what about the days that you don't want to work out? There isn't any day you don't want to work out?
The days that I don't want to work out, all you got to say is, make on this workout, and I'm there.
But what if you came up here now working out?
If you came up here, if I came up here and you was working out and hadn't said nothing to me, I would flip this shit. I'm tearing shit up. What are you doing? Why would you work out without me? As long as you know. As long as we're clear on this. Why are you working out without me? If you come up here and you be like, I'm gonna work out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna work out, then you can go work out. But if you work out and
I need to let you know.
Absolutely. What the hell?
Ain't no rule, man.
Ain't no double standards, Jimmy. I tell him. Jimmy, I'll tell him every time.
Hello, black double standard.
No, Jimmy, that's not a double standard. If I tell him every time I'm finna work out and he doesn't work out, that's his problem. But he will come up here and work out without me, without telling me, and that's a problem. I didn't want to disturb you. You disturbing me. I hear you.
Hey, baby, I'm right here, baby. I'm right here.
Boy, you better shut up. You better shut up. Come on, go ahead.
No, you got the numbers over there.
Oh, okay. Question. Did we do 45 already?
No, we didn't do 45.
Because boy, I'll knock you out. You up here work. I'm finna go for a walk. You finna go for a walk without me?
Can't go for a walk. Can't do nothing else.
What you want to go for a walk without me?
It's a walk, baby.
I
No.
want to walk. I love you.
Okay. Hello, black woman. Because question 45. Oh,
get out of here, Jimmy. Meet you at the barbershop tomorrow.
Question 45 says, hello, black woman. What is your most impactful childhood memory and how did it change?
This is funny because I literally talked about this on my social media the other day. If you guys do not follow me on social media, please do so.
Please.
I have several childhood memories that have impacted me greatly. I have things that have affected me negatively and positively, but I was literally, I don't know what we were doing, but this came to my recollection. And when I was about 7, 8, 9, between the ages of 7 and 10, I don't know exactly the age.
This is the Wonder Woman story.
I don't know the exact age.
Story.
But when I was between those ages, me and my sister had a fight. She was driving the truck. She was very young, so I don't think she had a license yet. She may have had a permit. My grandmother stays like within 100 feet of where I live. We had went to my grandmother's house. We were leaving my grandmother's house. I didn't want to go. She made me come back, and she was like, you got to come, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So between that 100 feet of my grandmother's house and my house, I decided while my sister was driving, going about 30, 20 miles per hour, I was going to jump off the back of the truck because she made me so mad.
So she's driving.
I'm on the back of the truck. Normally I ride inside of the truck because I'm mad. I'm on the back of the truck.
How is she making you so mad driving?
She made me mad before we even got in. I didn't even want to sit in the truck. I'm on the back of the truck.
Okay, so you're on the back of the truck. You getting mad and mad.
Getting madder and madder. Mad.
Super mad back there.
I am super mad. Give me a cake. I'm super mad. So I get on the back. I'm on the back of the truck. I'm sitting on the back of the truck, and I'm just like, I'm pissed off. Like I'm gonna jump off the back of this truck because I don't like her right now. She's gonna pay for this. So y'all, literally, I walk to the back of the truck. I'm holding on to the tailgate, and I'm trying to step off of the truck. I'm like, I can't step off of it, so I'm gonna have to jump. So I'm holding on to the tailgate, and then I was like, just jump. So I jump off the back of the truck, and as I jump off the back of the truck, boom! My face hits the concrete. I'm bleeding. My tooth gets chipped. My arms are scarred up. She keeps driving on to the house. She gets to the house. Eventually, my dad comes out of the house because I'm lying in the middle of the road, bloody, and I'm like, that wasn't a good decision, was it? That was a really bad decision.
So the speed of the truck, the pavement below you, nothing Nothing registered.
Mm-mm.
Just anger.
Just pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped off the back of that truck and I was mad as hell. And I ended up in the hospital. Everything, my head was bust open, my lip was bust. You might can still see the scar on my lip.
I can't see it no more. So mad.
My tooth literally chipped off in my lip. So my lip was like huge and I couldn't eat anything. I was sucking out a straw for weeks. I had my arm in a sling.
So you showed her.
I showed her ass.
How to damn near kill yourself. Exactly. Shelly said exactly. Like, I'm finna leave.
Shit, I didn't know. At the time, I didn't understand. You know, when I got to the emergency room, the doctor was like, the next time you jump off a truck, he said, don't try to catch yourself. He said, jump and roll. And I'm just like, what? Dude, what are you talking about? You think I'm doing this again?
Like, next time, on the next episode of the 18.
I don't think I ever rode on the back of the truck again after that. I was like, you crazy. Don't get on the back of the truck. Just get inside the truck. Don't even think about it. So all I know, it was a Dodge Ram. When I was a kid, my dad drove nothing but Dodges. So it was a Dodge. I was on the back of my dad's blue Dodge that I also wrecked later on in life. So his tailgate up.
So this is telling us right now that anger could do some cloudy things to judgment.
I was a kid. I was 7, 8, 9. You
don't be that dumb though. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we don't want to be that dumb. We got grown-ups dumber than that. All I'm saying is I did stupid stuff when I was a kid, but that was my most impactful childhood memory. And it stands with me today. And I'm very remorseful. I'm sorry to my sister because my dad did get very angry at her. But
so she got in trouble for what you did.
She did get in trouble for what I did.
You went to the hospital.
I got bandaged and beat up and black eyes and bruised. Couldn't go to school for a couple weeks, but she did get in trouble. So I kind of did give her what she deserved.
Come on. Got her.
But here I am today to tell the story.
Good deal, baby. I'm glad you survived.
Okay.
Give me another question.
Yeah, I thought you said give you a kiss. You want a kiss? No. Mm-hmm. Next question is 4.
All right, I'm on 4. He says,
what was the craziest thing you did as a kid, Jamey?
As a kid. This is not my show.
This is your show. This is absolutely your show.
I got a couple of things that happened to me as a kid. I almost cut my foot off. Outside playing soccer. Me and my cousin Brad, we was outside playing soccer. This one kickball and me and him in the front of the house. And we were kicking back and forth. And I remember sliding and kicking one time. So I get up and I'm, getting the ball back ready to kick again. And so like Brad is just standing there like, I said, man, what are you doing? He said, man, your whole shoe red. I was like, my whole shoe red. I looked down and man, blood was gushing over my foot. Like my sock was soaking wet with blood. So I go into the house. Brad's over there because his mom and my mom are inside watching the game. And so I go inside the house and Nene is like, you go into the house fast back in the day. Like, what y'all doing? What's going on? Get back out of here. My mom was watching the game. I'm like, Mom, I cut my foot. My mama never turns around. She like, get on back out of here. I like, Nene like, nah, wrong. You got to look at this. He might need to go somewhere. And so Mama like, what has he done now? Because I was known for getting scars and stuff like that. She turned around and looked. Yeah, he got to go somewhere. So we ended up going to the hospital, Hardy Wilson. I made it out of Hardy Wilson. Had real surgery in there. So
shout out to Hardy Wilson. They're very good today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. They're very good hospital today.
Yep. So I got there, sewed me up. My uncle Bojack was there. Melvin's dad, he was there. And I remember him, after I went through surgery, they stitched it up, 60-something stitches and staples and all that. And the only thing I asked for was a Sprite. I asked for some orange juice on the operating table. They jugged me. Now? No, I'm old now. I can't acid reflux too bad. I can't drink orange juice now.
I just wondered. I've never seen you drink it before.
I got too old for it.
Okay. Shout out 44 minutes. We have sponsors tonight. We have Ty A. Patterson. She sponsored our t-shirts for the evening. Pretty personality. There's also a quote on the back. I don't know what it says. What my
Yours
quote
says, oh my God, it says beautiful people have beautiful minds. Ty A. Patterson.
I love the movie Beautiful Minds. It was one of the first mental health movies.
I love that movie too.
I never knew that.
I love that movie
Interesting.
too.
It's a very great movie.
I once stole that movie.
All right. And yours says, gentle gentleman. And your quote says, it is good to have high standards, but it's wise to become them. So, y'all check out Ty A. Patterson. She is an amazing caterer. She is an author. She does all things. She can be found on social media. Mm-hmm. Any platform, it's Ty A. Patterson. So be sure to check her out. All right. Back to what we talking about. Number 4.
Number 4 says, hello, Black woman. What are some goals that you have accomplished? Talk about goals you wish to accomplish and write a plan as to how you will accomplish them.
All right, so I wrote in my journal, so I'm going to read directly from my journal.
Your journal is packed.
It says, I graduated college. I am I don't want to say first generation because my aunts and uncles did graduate, but in my personal family, my mother and father did not graduate college before I did. So I am a first generation college graduate. I've kept a job. I would like to make some integral connects to push forward some projects I am working on with Jamey. Crazy. Jamey's in my journal. This journey is fun, but I'm certain that we can move this to a place of financial success. I feel like he deserves to reap the rewards of all the things he works to accomplish. I would also like to make the house look fancy because Jamey is all about aesthetics. I just like to live. I don't even care nothing about no fancy things, pretty flowers and pictures and stuff. Like, I be thinking about dust. And I'm like, who gonna dust this stuff? So unless we get a housekeeper, I really don't care about decorations.
Get a housekeeper.
I feel like he deserves rewards of things he's worked to accomplish. I would also like to get the car carpet and the hall fixed. Get the curtains hung and decorated. I know he wants to see aesthetics. This is crazy. And it's not my strong suit. I'm going to try. Other than that, I want to save money to get the kids through school and college and be able to give them a good head start.
That's great. So, just the fact that that detail with it, man, that's some great information to pass on. What else we got? Next question.
Next question is number 12.
Question 12. And then we're going to take some questions from the audience to wrap up the night if we have a few more moments. Question 12. You've been phenomenal. You've been the best guest ever, baby. Baby, you've been the best guest ever.
Come on, here's the question. Oh, like I said, it's foolishness.
Hello, Black woman. Describe your current relationship with your family. Describe the person you trust most.
Woo, listen, I wrote this in cursive, so that means I was mad about something. Who gonna dust this stuff? Exactly, Secret. I'm not dusting nothing. Do you hear me? It's dust piled up for 3 months on this furniture around here.
It's a few things.
My arch enemy is dusk. No, dust. I don't know if is it a K or a T?
Dust. Yeah, dusk is like
I hate dusk.
Dark.
Dusk.
Yeah.
Dust. Yeah. Whatever. Dust. Anyways, I hate that.
Hey, both of them.
I hate all of it.
Hate the sun setting.
Hate all of it.
And dust.
So it says right now my family relationship is seriously strained, much like it has always been. I have a mother and a father and a sister. They are all stressful and needy. My sister and mother are I don't know if I want to read this. Expecting her to be
blah blah
independence, and she
well, it's not for everybody now.
Everything I have learned to not trust anyone. To stole me my
yum. Listen, this is why you need a journal. You can get all that stuff that you holler about.
Right now, I just trust my man. He makes me feel safe and protected like no one ever has.
Listen,
it's really here, just in case you want to zoom in.
Listen. The fact that you were that transparent, though, that's what I love. Listen, the fact that you were
sick.
Yum, blah, blah, blah.
but they already know. Like my mom and daddy know, and my sister. You know, I love them to death, and they know I do anything for them. But sometimes,
listen. But your transparency in your journal means the world to me because you're able to get this stuff out, really, really, really empty it
and I
out.
don't have to wear you with it.
Ooh, hello, somebody. I don't mind being worried with it. I can take it. I can take it, from time to time. You know what I mean? Not just all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sharing is therapeutic.
You need to journal.
I'm do better. 7.
12.
No, this is 12.
Oh, 7. My bad. My bad.
I just said 7.
I said my bad.
I just said 7.
I said my bad. I said my bad. My bad.
I said all that.
My bad.
I said that.
My bad.
Let's go to 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's go to 7.
5.
The last 5-6 minutes, we're gonna get questions from the audience. Question 7. Can you answer this one?
Let's go. Who knows?
Who knows? Personal here now.
Oh, come on.
What's the most? Hello, black woman.
I'm transparent. I can answer anything.
What's the most uncharacteristic thing you've done to impress someone?
Woo!
Were they impressed?
Mm-hmm.
Explain what you feel you would have done differently.
All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? This is the most uncharacteristic thing I have ever done is allow myself to be belittled and called out of my name by another to impress someone. Let me explain. I found myself really engulfed in the love of a man that barely knew I existed. I was called things like side chick, worthless, and opportunistic, and yet I remained loyal and humble through it all. I can't say for certain that he was impressed, but he's kept me around. Hey. He showed and taught me by myself. No, I don't know if I would have done anything differently because I don't want the outcome to be he not knowing how I have felt about him without to go to prove my love and loyalty to him. His love has, I don't know what this is. What that word is.
I don't know.
It's a weird word.
This says prevent.
Who knows?
Parent.
Words more.
Love has prevalent.
I don't know what this is.
It looks like it's French.
I speak Spanish.
Oh, it definitely looks different. It definitely looks different. Come on, give me some questions from the audience, man. We've had so much fun tonight interviewing my lovely guest and co-star here tonight. Just getting to know her better, and that's what this whole movement that we have. Hello,
Angela.
Black Men.
Y'all go check out AMB in North Park Mall. That's our girl Angela Spencer. She has a boutique in the All Business Prosper ABP boutique in the mall down below, right across from Cookie Store and something else. So y'all go check Angela out.
I do have one more question. And this,
you got a question?
Yeah. Okay.
Based on what?
My God, what do you mean?
I just asking. What you trying to ask me now? I done told enough about business.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But the last question that we always ask all our guests. We always ask our guests, what's next for you? We always ask everybody, what's next for you?
You told me. What's next for me?
What's next for you?
I was trying to see if you was going to tell me what's next for me. What's the next step in our relationship?
What's the next step in our relationship?
Do you want to get married?
Do I want to get married? Next week.
You know better than ask me anything. Do you not know better than ask me that?
And moving on. What?
I don't know. What's next for me? What's next for me? I honestly, there is so much in store.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much that we are pushing to get out. There's things that are on your desk. I just want to put it out there.
I know where it is. Okay. You got to tell me about that. That
ain't
what's next for you.
Well, yeah, it kind of is because when it gets off your desk, it'll come back to me, and then I can push it out to the people. So what's next for me is a plethora of engagement, and I have some shows coming up. Jamey's still going to be on the road soon, so I will definitely be on the platform. I will definitely be on a platform doing some things upcoming and connecting with people and talking to people and making sure that, why my chin so shiny?
Man, that ain't got nothing to do with
And making sure that we have what we need to succeed on this end of the spectrum.
I like it.
What's next for you?
Oh man.
Willie Young say that's what we want to know.
Yeah, I know. I know what you want to know.
Yes, he know we want to know. Ask him for certain, Willie. Ask the question, Willie. He don't know what you want to know. Yeah. Tell him what you want to know. Willie.
Yeah, everybody tell me what we want to know.
Come back, Shelly. We here. I'm here. I'll be hosting the next 2 weeks. So if you want to come back, hit me up. Let me know.
Yep.
Okay, what's next for you, babe?
Really get focused on a lot of the, I guess, opportunities and packages surrounding Hello Black Men. We got some events in mind. I have the latest journal on my desk. I think it's going to be really impactful, really powerful, really needed. Just like every journal that we have, it will fill a void in our community. Literally, the website, helloblackman.com, we are doing phenomenal right now. And so thank you all for the support there. If you're getting them on Amazon, we're literally up to about 100 journals a month on Amazon through all our journals. Hello Black Man, Black Woman, Educator, Entrepreneur, Child, college student. We have so many different journals for so many different segments of people in our community that are finding them impactful. So just really push it. Just really, really push it. Willie, you want to put Willie question up there?
That's up to you. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, he spelled my name wrong.
Oh, yeah. Willie, you did say, Willie, go back and say Jamey. Willie, why we on here? Jamey and ask the question again. But so also, if there are any types of journals that you guys want to see, if there's something in the community that we have not addressed, any community that you feel that we need to address, be sure that you go back and inbox us, go to the website, helloblackman.com. Let us know what you guys want to see, what you need in your household, in your environment that will make this collection whole. Because right now, get these from under here so we can tell everybody.
Is these all of them?
You're getting one that's not one.
No, I'm not.
You were.
Well, wait a minute. This is 10.
It should be 10.
Okay. So we have 10 in our collection, everybody. And like I said, we thank everybody for all the orders and
we
stuff
don't
like
have
that.
Clergy yet, Jimmy. That's something that actually Jamie's daughter had talked about, doing something for people of the ministry.
Okay. So what you want? Let's see. We'll put these in here. So this is the 10 that we have so far. Thank you all for tuning in. Let everybody's on right now. Give me one more share, one more tag, one more person, and just if you had fun tonight, if you had a good time tonight, we appreciate you hanging in with us, learning about the.
If you want a part 3, he didn't really do get him. Hold on, let me put the question up there.
Do you want me to do the journals or?
I want you to answer this question right here.
Willie Younger says, "Okay, Jamie, when are you going?"
No, Jamie Jenkins.
Oh, he did say Jamie.
He did. He called you out. Your whole name.
He says, "Okay, Jamie Jenkins, when are you going to marry my beautiful sister besides you now?" Your name is spelled right. Hello, don't dodge the question.
Willie, you did that. Willie, you didn't play no games with that question. Tell him, babe. Tell him how you feel.
I will definitely get married when it's perfect.
That's why. Oh, I want to kick your ass out this seat right now.
That's exactly what I'm.
That's what you want to say.
Yeah.
That's what you going with.
Yeah. What, you don't like my house?
I don't. But whatever. Come on with it.
That's my question.
Granisha, get out of here. That's my piece. That's my piece.
We have Hello Black Man.
He waiting for me to propose, y'all. Babe. Come on, tell me about the journals for real. You play so much. Hello, Black Preacher. We got you, Jimmy. Send us some questions. maybe some of these scandals and Jamey, go get your hair cut.
Jamey ain't playing.
Jamey, did you see the new cigar shop they opening next door? It's owned by one of my friends or, one of my hometown people. So therefore, go check that out. All right. Sorry, babe. Go ahead.
No, that's all good.
Nothing.
All right. So we got Hello Black Man for the men in your life, the father, brother, uncle, anyone. I would say 17 to 18 or older need to start writing these journals.
I'm just going to rearrange these right quick.
Okay.
Because when you get to that one, we'll do a question out of that.
Okay.
All right.
So you got Hello Black Man. The journal we went through tonight answered some very, very phenomenal, intriguing questions. We got Hello Black Woman. Appreciate it. We have Hello Black Child for your kids. You know what you tell your kids? Put the iPad down. Take their Xbox off. And then you don't give them nothing to
Get out of my face.
Yeah, get out of my face. You love saying it.
Ooh, get out of my face.
But then you don't. But you know what? Now, Jacoby loves his journal.
He does.
Now, Jacoby loves his journal.
He loves to talk about things out of it, too.
Yep. And so, get your kids something to do. Get them something to do. Imagine your child pushing through, writing all these answers down, and having them when they're 20, when they're 40, when they're 60, when they're 80. They can really look back on something that, how they thought at 9, 10 years old. Hello, Black college student. For those of you that have been college students in the past, this would be a great reminder of some things you went through, your times you had. Because we didn't have no cell phones then. We ain't got a lot of pictures from back then. I don't, I'm saying back then. We don't have a lot of things written down.
And he said he don't remember nothing, but I know
not a whole lot. I really don't.
I don't remember anything about college. Boy, get out of here.
I don't remember nothing about college.
Boy, we don't get out of my face.
So, Hello Black college student. For those people that's in college right now, huge. They ain't got to put everything on social media. Let them write the stuff down. Hello Black college student.
We should go do that once you remember some of your college days.
Oh, for sure. And it might jog some. I doubt it. We got Hello Black first responder. This is for our policemen, our firemen, firefighters, and it's also for our paramedics. They go through so much. They see so much. I want to give them an opportunity to, really reveal some of the things that they got going on in their unique areas of expertise. So Hello Black first responder.
And that's EMTs, police officers, and firemen. Yeah. He said that already. I'm sorry.
Okay. For our educators, I have a huge heart for our educators, man. I taught at Timberland Elementary for 7 weeks.
No. You subbed, baby. Subbed.
No, I was a teacher.
You didn't have a degree to teach, a license?
Baby,
you were on staff?
Yes.
This is news to me. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah,
it's Timberland.
Yeah, big Timberland. Yeah, big Timberland alumni.
You should share these things with me before we get on live. Now I look dumb.
No, I learned some things about you.
What you learned about me?
On the line tonight.
Tell me what you learned.
Man, all the stuff, your insecurities and what you're doing about it, how I can help you. Come on now. Do you want me to go through these?
Come on.
I can't tell you.
Come on, because when we get done, we're going to talk about this even further.
We will
put a pin in it.
We will be on live forever.
We'll stay on all night.
Hello, Black educator. So if you're a principal, if you're a teacher, whatever you do in the education realm, this is a phenomenal journal for you to kind of write down some things that's going on in education right now. Some of your pros and cons, things you're dealing with, mentoring. There's so many great questions. This is for my educators. For your teams, we have this. Like I said, everything doesn't have to be on social media. Connecting with the teams. I guarantee you there are many questions here that you think you would know how your team would answer. And if you give them free range and no consequences to answer these questions, you will learn something. You will really, 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 really learn something about the people, these young adults that are living in your homes, that you're taking care of, and just get their thought processes, get how they're thinking about things and what they're seeing. This will be a huge opportunity for them. For my entrepreneurs, we don't write enough. We do too much. We write, we go, we push, and we don't write stuff down. We don't write things down, and we don't track our progress. This is what this is for. Some great marketing and branding questions.
I'm just so intrigued by all the things that you're saying. Keep going, babe.
Girl, get out my face.
You've done a great job. I'm so proud of you.
And so, the entrepreneur, for you, those of you that have businesses and things of that nature, this is what you need. This is going to help you out. It's going to help you focus around the business of what you have and be able to articulate it. If you had 2 minutes with Oprah Winfrey, with Jay-Z or somebody like that, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to approach them? You need to be able to have your elevator speech ready. You're not always going to have an hour to talk about your product to somebody. Sometimes you don't want to have 4 minutes. How are you going to convince him to do business with you? And for our non-melanated friends and family, we have the Journey Journal. Phenomenal group of questions. For those that are maybe of a lighter hue, and we want to ensure that everybody has an opportunity to write things down and to improve their communication. And then we have Hello Black Couple. This is one of our hottest sellers right here, because what it does is it allows 2 people to write in the same journal and get to know each other. And it also has some activities. In there. So you're not just writing. It also gives you some things to do, some activities to do, some from massages, from going to the movies, is writing what you did that day together. And wow, wouldn't it be something huge to pass on to your son or daughter that's getting married, or something they can go back and look at your relationship on, and how you build it and how you really know that person. Not just where they work, not just what they like to eat, not just their favorite sports team, not just if they went to church or not, but these questions are dig a little deeper. We're going to answer one question. We're going to answer one. Our parting shot is going to answer. We're going to answer one question in the Hello Black Couple Journey Journal. We need one number. There's one number between 1 and 52. One number between 1 and 52. We're going to answer one question. I'm going to show you how cool this journal is. One number. Just drop one number in the chat between 1 and 52. Oh, 38.
We'll do both. That's crazy. So 2 people did 5. 7.
1 to 5.
Well, we can start with 38.
All right, 38.
We're gonna do these questions because many people dropped in here and asked.
Okay. It says, hello Black Couple. So how it does partner 1, partner 2. It says, describe something you feel you have struggled greatly with your entire life.
Ladies first. I have definitely struggled with confidence. I am not the most confident person in any means of my life. Like, I feel when I walk into a room, I don't always feel like, I can identify with people who are in the room. So I always shy away initially. And then after a few drinks, I'm the life of the party.
Wow.
You want transparency and communication?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I'm not confident at all. I definitely have zero confidence.
I'm taking it in.
Okay, good.
I need to do better.
All right, go ahead.
It said, describe something you feel like you've struggled greatly with your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Something I think I've struggled with my entire life is harping on mistakes. Like, mistakes that I've made, I will literally beat myself up about them. If it's from investments, from just interactions, networks, things I missed out on, or things I should have did and didn't do, things I should have said and shouldn't have said. Like, literally, I can make myself sick over trying to figure things out. What I didn't do, I should have did this, and just and
Thanks,
it's very unhealthy to do, and it's something that you've really pushed me to say, okay, that's it. That's enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're done with
especially
that.
2022. We're not playing those games. You're absolutely perfect.
Man, this baby's so dumb. Maybe one of basketball.
I need to see this cat because I've never. Has he been around us?
Yeah, he played kickball with us one time. About to die.
I don't know because he be talking a lot
his
of
soul
smack.
His soul
I've been taking taekwondo in the back of Walmart. Meet me because you're gonna stop with all this hate. We'll be at the wedding. Don't worry about it. I didn't put it on the calendar. I circled it and everything. We gonna be there. Congratulations to the Mitchells. We're gonna be there. Go to number 5. 2 people asked for 5. This is probably my most fun journal to put together.
Okay. Says, hello, black couple. I'll answer this first.
Okay.
What negative issues from your past do you think you brought to your current relationship? What efforts have you made to resolve them? What negative issues from your past? Negative issues. I guess negative issues. I guess I would say being completely open and honest about past relationships and things of that nature. I think that when you don't open and reveal those things, it leaves room for a lot of interpretation. And then as humans, we know that if a woman has to interpret something, that that her mind can go
the worst case scenario.
Yes, the worst case scenario. So from my past, just not being completely open and honest, not saying, okay, here are all the chips. This is where everything stands, and then allowing you to make the decision, versus me making the decision for you. And I think we do that. I guess I'm guilty of that.
Yes.
Of not doing that.
And in the direct inverse of that, because people who are out there understand, know your person, know who you're dealing with, and understand what they're willing to accept. But in the direct inverse of that, because in my past relationship, I was very private. I was very deceptive. I came into this with an open mindset and an open heart. So I'm very open. So I'm telling everything. Like, this what happened today. This who talked to me. This who said something to me. And I don't want to say it's negative. That's necessarily negative. But because he was such a closed person in the beginning, it could have come off as negative. So I'm very open. This is where I am. This is what I'm doing. And I do that because I want him to be able to trust me fully. And I don't think he was really receptive of the fact that I was very open and telling him everything. So it can come off as negative if you don't know who you're dealing with. So be sure that you know your partner, you know your mate, you know what their expectations are and how they feel about, just being open and being honest. But insecurities and not being completely whole in who I was is something that I've definitely brought forth, and not wanting him not to trust me. That's something that I brought forth into this relationship. That was a negative for him, but I thought it was positive.
Question 30 in the Hello Black Couple. It says, hello Black Couple, partner 1, write about the things that make you shut down. Or shut people out of your life.
So me, What makes me shut down? So honestly, I'm learning to not shut down, because literally I came into this wanting to be completely open. But it's another issue of know your partner. So there are certain times and certain things that I understand that he don't want to talk about stuff, right? So if there's something that is bothering me, before I completely just bring it out to him, I'll shut down. And I'll wait for the opportunity, because if he knows that I'm shutting down, we've been around each other for so long. If he sees that I'm really I'm distant, he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's the problem? What's the problem? And I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. And I don't necessarily want to talk about it, because I don't know how to bring it to him in the way that he wants it to be brought to him, because we are very different individuals, and I'm straightforward, I'm direct, and he kind of likes sugarcoated, and I don't be liking the sugarcoat stuff. I be like, boom, this is what the hell I want to talk about. And so I have to now process and think about what it is I want to say and how I want to say it. And when I'm in that headspace, when I don't know how to say things to respectfully get it across, I shut down completely. Go everything. That's your answer. I'm just playing.
Basically, the wind can blow.
Basically.
Shut down.
Real talk. Literally.
Figuratively. Ironically. Spiritually. Physically. Hey! So listen, it don't take much for me. It don't take much for me to shut down. And people find it so. I don't know. I have a very unique relationship with literally everybody because people, they are expecting certain things when I come around. They're expecting a certain person, a certain personality, things of that nature. You're expecting us. You are expecting a certain vibe from me at all times. And when certain things happen, I'm like my mom. If you ask me too many questions,
one, that's too many.
No. If it's the right one. If it's
1.5.
Well, like
Calicia.
when I'm not I haven't been privy to answering a lot of questions, as far as this asking. And then what you do is, you're not a one or two question person.
No.
Like it's 22 questions
in one text message.
So once I give you the information, where we are or kind of how I need to get it out, and then is, well, let me ask you this. Well, let me win. Like, and this is what we like. No, man. I told you. Like, and I'm like, I'm sorry. What did I say? Don't act like that. That's me.
He be so dramatic, y'all.
Bruh, listen, look.
I be like, so was it raining today? Did you take an umbrella?
Like, quiet. Don't worry about all that. Why are you worried about the umbrella now? Like, it's raining. I'm through with it. It's raining. If I get wet, okay.
Shell says, is a sugarcoating protection or perfect? So here's the thing. Sugarcoating is not for me, Shell. It's 100% for him. Like, and this is what's crazy to me. Like he is very meticulous and strategic about the things that he say to me to correct me, which I find super, I don't want to say, I just find it attractive, because like if there's a problem that he has with me, it's years before I even know about it. Like there's a problem that I had with him before it comes up, and he be like, so do you remember that time that you said this? Well, how do you think that makes me feel? And I'm like, well, dang, why you didn't tell me this? So the sugarcoat is definitely for him. Like, I think he is, I don't want to say more sensitive, but he is more vulnerable to conflict and conflict resolution than I am. Like, I'm hands on. I'm ready to fight through it. He's like, don't talk to me like that.
Amy, there it is. Amy, one. We don't follow up.
Amy, I got 99 follow-up questions. I'm trying to get to the very bottom of these. He mad AF. No, it's not anything about my feelings. It's his feelings that are on the line when it comes to those things.
Okay, this
is the last one. 36. We did 7 already?
No. I thought we did just 7.
Oh.
It says,
woo. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Describe in detail your biggest disappointments in life.
Y'all understand this is the last live y'all getting because we already over time. Okay, I can't sleep if I can't get it out of my chest. So, baby, and that's me. Like, I will keep him
sleep
up to
like
2,
a
3,
baby.
4 a.m. I'm like,
I'm asleep right now.
I got a question. Hey, you snoring. I need to ask you something.
I am snoring. And I know.
He like, like, no. Wake up. Let's talk about this right quick.
Turn the light on.
Right quick. Alexa, lights on.
Like me turn the light on.
He be so mad. I can't sleep either though. And I'm the type of person, I don't like to go to sleep in conflict because I want to wake up the next day with a peaceful mind.
That's where I'm gonna be if you don't ask me about it.
He don't. He is, and he is by far the most. I'm not thinking about it no more person. Like we'll have a fight out of this world. Like I'm ready to kill him. I'm ready to burn the house down. He'll come back 3 minutes later, like, so you want something to eat? I don't want something to eat. I'm gonna murder you.
I know you want me to die.
He don't care nothing about that.
I am finna go to Walmart.
But I think together, collectively, I'm like, all right, babe, whatever. Yeah, give me some. Give me some from here. So we work well together when it comes to that aspect. All right, let's go.
All right.
Biggest disappointment in life.
My biggest disappointment is probably just seeing the amount of mistakes in its totality that I've made, financially, physically, just emotionally, just when I look back at it, then I know I'm 43 years old.
Woo!
And
Damn.
so I ain't lying. And so when you look back at it, when you look back at all the mistakes you've made, you see where you could be, and it's super painful. It's super painful when you just said, man, if I'd have done this, if I'd have stuck with this, if I'd have done this. You see, hindsight is 2020. But that's probably my biggest disappointment is sometimes just sitting there thinking it will take you into a depressive state. Like, man, like why I didn't do this? Why I didn't stick with this? Why I didn't put more money here? Why I didn't invest in this? Like I knew what this was, and I didn't take this chance. I didn't take that risk, or I took too big of a risk. I wasted this time. I wasted this stuff, and so that's probably my biggest disappointment. Sometimes it's really looking at life in its totality, looking at the glass half empty sometimes.
So when we talk about disappointments, it's 2022, and I'm trying to be more positive. Like, my biggest disappointment is probably singing karaoke one night when I was drunk. Like, other than that, like, I just feel like everything that I've done in life led me to you.
Awesome.
So I don't want to view anything as a disappointment. I want to view them as obstacles that I had to overcome to get to where I am today. And I'm in a very great place, and we are moving, we are prospering, and I love where we are, and I love where we're going. So I have no complaints right now as far as disappointments go. Cry me a river. Don't hate. Don't hate. Like,
Happy says, but do you think all your disappointments set you up to be where you are now? Absolutely.
That was just what I just said. That's what I just said.
My mental fortitude right now would definitely, like, if I had everything easy and everything went right, I don't know where I'd be or what I'd be capable of doing. But every disappointment has made me a better person. I believe it made me a stronger person, made me a wiser person, and it's also made me a person that, with the mistakes I've made, the people in my circle don't have to make the same mistakes. Like, if I'm really a friend, if I'm really in your circle, then if I made the mistake, you shouldn't have to make it. That's the kind of friend I am. That's the kind of person in my circle. So I say, hey, I've done that. This is how it turns out. Like, I've seen that movie. So it's just able to cope that way, and it's huge to be able to cope and be able to help people along the way. I've had people reach out to me just recently, like literally just out of the blue. Like, people I hadn't talked to in the last year. Had somebody reach out to me, talking about suicide and things he was going through, and I hadn't talked to that person literally in 25 years. And I said, man, I just want to talk to you. I'm like, man, no problem. And we just talked. He was going through this, hey, and just being able to say, hey, it's crazy. I've been through that. I know exactly what you're going through. I had a young lady recently, same thing, what she was going through. Just hadn't talked to her in 20 plus years, and it's able to say, really, those failures I've had. And I'm gonna tell you what I told this lady, and she was like, well, I'm doing this now. I'm trying to get back on my feet. I said, I've had a great job. I've been in a position where I felt like I had a great job. And if you didn't know it, you wouldn't have known that I had gas money or enough gas to get to work and not enough to get home. Like, didn't even have enough gas money to get back home, or having to go to a grocery store and hope you find the tax on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through that. So, when people are going through, I can say I understand. Like, I really know I understand.
Indeed. What was that? 7?
Last one. Yeah.
The last one is 36. So Shell said, while we're looking at that question, what do you think makes your relationship work? I asked that because you see here so much negative that to see positive is so refreshing. Are you going? Because
you took a deep breath. Yeah, both of us took a deep breath.
So what makes our relationship work is work. I mean, it's very simple. Like, as we have very candidly discussed tonight, we're not perfect. We have arguments, we have disagreements, but they're never all powerful or all ending. You know, we work together very well, and we're able to respect each other and respect each other's opinions and views on things. And something that, you know, I admire about him, I don't know if he admires about me, is he's able to step back and really see sometimes where I'm coming from. Does he accept all the time where I'm coming from? Absolutely not. But he can literally step back and be like, and I'm the type of person, this is something that we have really had to come together on, is he's a leaver. He likes to, I'm finna go. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with this. And I'm like, if you leave, then we can part ways.
Oh,
there's no need of you coming back, because when you come back,
serious.
I'm gonna be gone. It be that serious to me because I have, and that's something I guess negatively that I brought forth, is I have trauma with leaving, because if we have an argument and you leave, that makes me feel like you're going to do something else. So we have to stay, we have to discuss it, we have to get to a place of resolution before either of us are able to leave the situation. Mm-hmm. So we definitely work well together when it comes to that, and just respecting one another's feelings and understanding where each other is coming from. So your answer.
I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. I can literally remember 80% of the disagreements or arguments, however you want to say, whatever the word, whatever degree you all think it means. Mm-hmm. At some point in the argument, at some point in our discussion back and forth, one of us or both of us have no clue how it started.
Oh, what it's about.
Like,
it'd be so petty.
Okay, so what were we talking about before that? Like, what was the last thing you said, so I can, really get back mad?
Right.
It's like,
we had an argument recently, and like I went to sleep, woke up the next day. What was we arguing about? He didn't know. I didn't know. It's like, right. Okay, well, never mind then. Like, but yeah, we've had the most in the years that we've been together. We've had the most minute arguments ever. Like the biggest thing we've ever blown up about is probably like things from the past. And they weren't even necessarily that they were things from the past. It's just things that we didn't discuss with each other. So the fact that we were able to pull and move forward in whatever it is that we got mad about just speaks volume. So talk to people. Like if you just tell people, sometimes they'll be able to accept it. If they don't accept it, they're not the one for you.
Yeah. And this is the other thing. When you talk about catering to people, it has to be a two-way street. It literally has to be a two-way street. Because the way she likes information, I don't necessarily like to give. I'm not right in your face. I like to work around to what I'm going to say. The country road, you know what I'm saying? She's on the interstate. She's like right there. Yeah, let me tell you A, B, C.
And what's so crazy is we're totally opposite when it comes to traveling. I'm a back road type person. I'm always going to back roads. He interstate all the way.
Go, man.
Right. Why are we on this road? I'm
like, this old country road, man, this is slow back here.
It's dark back here. I'm just like, this is peaceful. We can do some things back here. So we're total opposite when it comes to life and when it comes to actual traveling. But yeah, I don't like to just get there. Like I want to marinate in it. I want you to understand why I felt this way, why it made me feel this way, and why you shouldn't have done that the way that you did it. And once we get to that, then we good to go. Like I'll be like, all right, let's write this down on a piece of paper. Let's burn it in the fire. I'm done with it. Like, and that's a big issue, I think, in relationships. People don't let stuff go. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say I'm perfect with it, because sometimes he be saying little slick stuff, and I'll be like, but what about this? Like I'm bad with that. I'm like, oh, so you gonna bring that up? Okay, well, let me throw this in your face. But if you can really get to a neutral ground and really burn stuff and leave it in the past, you can really grow and be a better person, a better couple, a better whatever you want to be. You are or were going to both stay and have the conversation. I'm sure that took time to have that understanding that you all were going to both stay and have the conversation. Not so much so. I think that he really understood that I was serious, like first time around, and he really was not like, no, I'm gonna leave, because I was like, hey, you walk out that door, and his car wouldn't start, so that had a lot to do with it. So his car, the first time he tried to do that, car wouldn't start. I was like, look at God. Look at God, you already knew I was packing my little thing, my little 2 pair of clothes, and I was going to get out of here. Man, listen. So everything worked out for the best.
Oh, man, listen. An hour and a half. phenomenal hour and a half, you guys. And I thank you all for tuning in. I don't know. I don't know. Monthly, definitely a monthly, just us show. We need to keep that going. We can work in a Hello Black couple, or we can just, just have fun, ensuring that we are staying abreast of every new thing that happens and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't take a lot for us to have fun. It doesn't, what I'm saying, this time. And we're not perfect. Oh my God. Oh Lord, please don't think that. You got to be on some kind of drug to think that. But we have a lot of fun.
And we have more good days than bad.
Oh, absolutely. Competitive. Both of us are super competitive.
He's competitive with me. I'm not necessarily with him, but he's definitely competitive with me.
Well, I just, just make sure we understand, hierarchy and stuff like that.
You guys shoot us some questions that you want us to answer, because, like I said, we're very open, very transparent, and we want you guys to know that, like I said, relationships are not easy. I know we make it look easy, but it's not easy at all. So shoot us some stuff. Like, y'all tell us what y'all want to know, what y'all are interested in, what you want to hear us talk about, and we will definitely come back to you. Not tomorrow, maybe next month, maybe in 2 months. Oh, couple show. We're doing a couple show on Valentine's Day. So if there are any couples out there who want to join us, definitely hit us up. Join the couple show.
Yep.
We have a parenting podcast. We're doing that the same week as the couple show. So let us know if y'all want to join that.
So we out here, man.
Businesses. We be promoting y'all. So hit us up.
Yep.
That too. I'm sorry, babe.
That's it.
Go ahead.
That's
Did you do question number 36? I'm checking behind him. That's something he don't like either. You did not do question 36.
I did question 30 or 36.
That you have. That was the only one. Okay, we don't have to do that one.
Yeah.
We'll do that one next time.
Slapped you out that book, didn't it?
Never mind.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for following the channel. If you're not following Hello Black Man on Facebook, please do so. If you're watching the show right now, you may have the opportunity to follow Hello Black Man. Click the community button and then hit invite all. You should be able to invite everybody. I'm trying to hit 30,000. Trying to hit 30,000 likes on Facebook. By tonight. What are y'all doing? You ain't doing nothing. Go to Hello Black Man, go to community, hit invite. You're not doing nothing. Give me 10 minutes of your time. You've been with us an hour and a half. Just click invite, and get some people on the channel, man, so we can have fun like we did tonight. Hello Black Man Journal on Instagram. I'm pushing 3,000 on there. That means I got 2,093. So, okay, whatever. I'm pushing 3,000. Yeah, whatever.
Don't forget to check Ty Patterson, Gentleman, Pretty Personality. These are amazing shirts. They're very comfortable. They're super fitted. So, yeah, check that out as well. Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
That's it. Don't play. No.
Give them shoulders.
Don't play with me. Shut up. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you. Good night. Peace. Hello, Black Man.